24 yards. After the game, McCaffrey admitted it was a unique experience being traded to another team with very little time to prepare.
Listen, this was a weird week for me and for them. I didn't, kind of know what to expect. I know that I had a certain list of plays that were up, and, I think for me mentally, this was just focus on everything I can, control what I can control, and get rolling. Obviously, losing's frustrating, but, I'm still getting to know these guys, man. I got to do my job. I got to make a few more plays here, and once again, just learn the offense as quick as possible. I think some of that stuff, I'm just trying to control what I can control right now and get going.
Audio courtesy of the 49ers. Jimmy Garoppolo helped his new teammate as much as possible with a crash course during and after practice, and thought McCaffrey did the best with the amount of preparation he was able to get in such a short amount of time. Now McCaffrey will have a full week to prepare for the Rams on Sunday in Los Angeles. From the sports desk, Victor Zaragoza, KCBS.
I used to get frequent heartburn at night, so I made Prilosec OTC part of my morning routine.
1 pill in the morning, 24 hours, 0 heartburn with Prilosec OTC. It's possible while taking Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
The IRS doesn't mess around. If they want your money, they'll take it. They can take your paycheck and bank accounts too, even threaten your home or business. Don't take on the IRS alone. If you owe back taxes, the smartest thing you can do is call Optima Tax Relief. The experts at Optima specialize in a powerful IRS tax assistance program called the Fresh Start Initiative, and their clients that qualify are saving thousands. One call starts the process to stop the demand letters, stop aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS from targeting you. But don't delay. It's important to act now while you still have options. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau. Optima has already resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get your life back. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima now for your free consultation.
Call 800-298-3904. 800-298-3904. 800-298-3904.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
KCBS News Time 11:18. Traffic and weather together. Here's Carolyn.
And we'll start out in the South Bay on southbound 17. This accident is actually closer to Blossom Hill Road in that southbound direction. This is where we had a box truck that ran up the road, ended up on the right-hand shoulder. A second car is off into the center divide. We're not sure. There may be a third car that is involved. They are asking for an ambulance to show up on scene. CHP has been running a traffic break. They've started it just after Lark Avenue, so you will see traffic getting really pretty backed up in that area. And in Walnut Creek, northbound 680, just before the connector to Highway 24, CHP is on the scene of where a car hit a couple of deer. The car is on that right-hand shoulder, and there's some debris in that right lane. Your next traffic update is at 11:28 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Bay Area weather with clear and cool temperatures overnight. Temps dropping down into the 50s, maybe even some upper 40s. Mostly sunny and mild tomorrow through Friday, with highs from the 60s to the low and mid 70s. And then over the weekend, increasing clouds with highs in the 60s to the low 70s, and a slight chance of showers on Sunday. Let's check some of the current temps around the Bay and see how they're shaping up for tonight. It's down to 53 degrees in Santa Rosa. San Jose at 60. It's 54 in Redwood City, 55 degrees in Livermore and Pleasanton. Still at 60 in Concord, Oakland 59 on the Embarcadero tonight. It's 61 degrees in San Francisco. Traffic and weather together on the 8s on KCBS.
Local elections across the country have far-reaching implications for the Bay Area. We're breaking these issues down on The Home Stretch, Odyssey's new original podcast. How did we get to this point in 2022 where this is the thing that everyone is feeling anxiety about? I'm political reporter Doug Sovereign. Each week I'll talk to a range of experts to give you a 15-minute download of the most pressing issues on this year's ballot. Download the Odyssey app and follow KCBS, and listen to The Home Stretch on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast.
KCBS News Time 11:20. Character actor Leslie Jordan, who appeared on dozens of TV shows, has died at the age of 67. Steve Futterman said that he was involved in a single car accident this morning in Los Angeles.
Leslie Jordan was a familiar figure on numerous TV shows. Among his most well-known roles, that of Beverly Leslie on the show Will and Grace.
Sharon, this may come as a great shock to you, but I'm a homosexual.
In fact, in real life, the 4'11" Jordan was gay. His diminutive size and distinctive voice led to numerous roles. Jordan came to Hollywood in 1982 with $1,200 on a Trailways bus. He died in a car accident. He was 67. Steve Futterman, CBS News, Los Angeles.
The next round of inflation relief checks from the state were set to go out today. So far, about 3.5 million people have received them. The checks range from $200 to about $1,050 and are meant to help with rising gas prices and other expenses due to inflation. Residents who file taxes electronically may see the money in their accounts as early as tomorrow. And California soon may overtake Germany to become the fourth largest world economy. KCBS's Mike DeWald reports some experts say it's a sign that the state's economy may be stronger than its perception.
California's economy is larger than the smallest 25 states and territories combined, and 50 times larger than a state like Wyoming. And some say the state's economic decline may be overstated. Many of the issues California is facing are also being felt across the globe. Think inflation and energy prices. Michael Yoshikami is CEO of Destination Wealth Management. He says Europe is also feeling additional blowback from Russia's war in Ukraine.
They are certainly having challenges throughout Europe, and Germany is no exception.
Germany's economy is forecast to shrink next year, leaving the door open for California to leapfrog Europe's largest economy. Yoshikami says that has impact here at home as well.
A strong California is going to help, certainly, to a stronger United States economy.
That doesn't mean issues of wealth disparity don't exist. Yoshikami says housing and homelessness challenges continue to loom in California and other areas.
The disparity problem is going to continue, but that's separate from the economic issue at this point. That's simply just the way the public markets have worked out.
Mike DeWald, KCBS.
Many people who were in the real estate market may wait now until next year to buy. KCBS's Jennifer Hodges reports home prices are expected to come down as a result.
Statewide and across the country, things are changing when it comes to real estate.
We are definitely going through a housing resetting.
Lisa Sturdivant is the chief economist for Bright MLS. She says sellers may have to readjust their thinking.
They may have seen their neighbor get a certain price a couple of months ago. They may have watched homes sell last year with multiple offers at hundreds of thousands of dollars over list price.
And that isn't expected to be the norm heading into next year, especially along the East and West Coast.
I expect we'll see prices to fall from peak in those markets, more so maybe than in some of the places where homes are still priced, at a lower level.
At the National Association of Realtors Editors Conference, all the economists agreed we're heading towards a housing slowdown. Jennifer Hodges, KCBS.
An R&B singer is backing the Bidens when it comes to cancer prevention. Here is Monica Ricks.
Mary J. Blige joined First Lady Jill Biden to discuss breast and cervical cancer at the White House. It was part of a roundtable hosted by the American Cancer Society. Blige says she's lost several relatives to both kinds of cancer.
I'm here today as a black woman who is passionate about using my platform to encourage other women to prioritize their health, namely their annual well women's visits, mammograms, PAPs, plus HPV tests.
President Biden relaunched his Cancer Moonshot initiative earlier this year to focus efforts on finding cures. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
And the rising cost of water is causing millions of Californians to fall behind on utility bills. According to the LA Times, more than 10% of households are late on their water bills with an average debt of $500. KCBS News Time, 11:25.
It looks like people all over the world are buying less apparel. The price of cotton is approaching a 2-year low on waning demand. Exports out of China down 21% just this year. Some textile mills in the U.S. and overseas are reportedly preparing for temporary shutdowns between now and the Christmas holidays. Wall Street today keeping last week's rally going ahead of earnings from some of the biggest names in technology that are out this week and on hopes that the Fed will slow down its pace of future interest rate hikes. The Dow today up 417 points. That's a 1 1/3% jump. The NASDAQ up 93. The S&P added 44. The film and TV studio MRC now says it will not release a recently completed documentary about rapper and designer Ye, once known as Kanye West, over recent anti-Semitic remarks. And now back on the menu at McDonald's, the McRib sandwich, but only for about another 4 weeks. Tom Busby, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
Fremont Bank. If there's one thing we understand more than anybody, it's that it takes a local bank to really get the needs of local businesses. And more than anything, local businesses need access. Access to a knowledgeable banker and access to a full suite of